All right. So just to go over how this Reiki meditation is going to play out, um, we'll do a bit of intention setting just to kind of anchor in the focus that we want to nurture for this meditation. We'll also get into some Kenyoku dry bathing just to help prep our physical vessel, help ground ourselves back into the body before we start our meditation. So, Gassho, as you know, is prayer hands, hands together, thumbs resting gently at heart center. I don't expect you to have it held the whole meditation. Listen to your body, feel whatever you feel. And if you feel like you want to relax your hands on your laps or on your legs, feel free to do so. But if you want to keep it here the whole time, that works out too. It'll be probably about 20 minutes, 25 minutes or so. We'll kind of see how the energy is flowing. I'll also be playing some music in the background as I guide you through this meditation. And then I'll surrender to Reiki and let Reiki guide you the rest of the way. And then at the very end, we'll do a bit of an oracle card reading just to see what messages want to come through for you and for those watching on the replay. I'll be posting this on YouTube as well. So whoever's watching on YouTube, they can kind of tap in and see what messages are here for them. Something that I'm just already getting now from my guides they want me to share real quick before we get into all of that is just reflecting on our choices, reflecting on our choices and how we are taking responsibility for the choices that we make. Um, and so when we talk about choices, there's a lot of crossroads or paths we are going to be encountering from now until it feels like the fall equinox. And these choices will help reflect to us how far we've come in our journey, whether it's healing, whether it's just career, it could be life, relationship with friends, family. So all of the choices that we'll be making from now until the next 6 months are just here to reflect the results of what we've been working on for the past 4 to 5 years. And so that's kind of what I'm hearing for this next 6 months in terms of what to expect. And we can get more into it with the Oracle cards or kind of see what kind of comes into play. So let's kind of get comfortable. Um, Feel free to turn off your audio if you'd like, or your video. That way you can be super comfortable. This is kind of just meant to for you to be in your own space. And if you were watching this on YouTube on the replay, set up your space, your bedroom, your chair area. Feel free to light any candles, bring any crystals you'd like to use. I'm going to be using a smoky quartz. This is something I've been feeling called to use. It's a very grounding and protective crystal. I feel like there's a lot of distortion energy in the field, and so smoky quartz has been really helpful. I'm also hearing selenite is going to be really useful this next month, as well as rose quartz and clear quartz. Of course, you're not required to just purchase these crystals, but if you feel the nudge, the call, definitely work with these three crystals. Okay. So let's get into some Kenyoku dry bathing. So with Kenyoku, um, I always like to rub my hands together just to get our hand chakras acclimated. And then what we're going to do is you can start from your left side or your right side. I would like to go from shoulder down to the arm and swiping away. Other side, shoulder down to your wrist and swiping away. And just setting the intention to clear any residual energy in your field that is no longer serving. And then I like to put my palm up and do the other side, underside of my arm. You'll do this a few times on each side. And as you swipe your arms, feel the sensation in your body, allowing yourself to ground in the space, to ground in your body. Next, we're going to do is go from shoulder down to the hip, shoulder down to the hip, shoulder down to the hip, wiping away any residual energy, bringing yourself to the body, bringing yourself to your breath. Feel free to do your shoulders, wiping away any residual energy and tension. Do your head, wiping away your head, down your neck, wiping that all off. You can even shake your hands, just shaking any type of residual energy. I like to do my thighs as well, so swiping away at your thighs, going out. Continuing to breathe gently, breathing softly. Next thing we're going to do is bring our hands into Gassho. Prayer hands gently resting your thumb in your heart space. And in this position, let's take a couple of deep breaths with slow exhales out. One more deep breath in. Slow exhale out. Invite you to use this time and reflect on your intention for this meditation, whether it's for more stillness, you feel more grounded and relaxed, or it's to open yourself up to more gratitude and love, deeper alignment within your energy, deeper alignment with your highest self and your highest guides. Breathing that intention into your heart space, allowing your breathing to soften, allowing your shoulders to relax, relaxing your eyebrows, relaxing your jaw, with each breath. Feeling your stomach and your diaphragm loosen and relax, deeper and deeper into softer relaxation. Now, gently bring your awareness to your hands, feeling the light pressure between your fingertips, feeling the warmth emanate and radiate between your hands. Begin to imagine and visualize a bright, white, powerful light starting to glow between the palms of your hands. This little light orb is glowing and radiating with each breath that you take. You notice this light orb expanding bigger and bigger. You feel this warmth encompassing both hands, emanating so much peace, so much love, so much gratitude. As you continue to breathe into this light orb, it starts to expand even more into your aura outside of your body. With this warm light, it starts to shine even brighter. It's no ordinary light. This light comes from the highest heavens, from Source itself. Allow this light to guide you. Follow the light. Continue to breathe gently and softly. Feel free to relax your hands on your laps at this time if you haven't done so already. And repeat after me in your mind, in your heart. Just for today, do not worry. Just for today, do not anger. Honor your parents, teachers, and loved ones. Earn your living honestly. Show gratitude to every living thing. Let's take a couple of deep breaths again. Slowly bringing our consciousness, our awareness back to the eyes. And when you are ready, return and come back. If you are watching this on the replay on YouTube, feel free to drop down in your comments down below how this meditation was for you. And then for you, Hazel, if you feel comfortable, I'd love to know how this meditation was for you. You can write in the chat, or if you want to unmute yourself, whatever you feel most comfortable with.
Hi. I'm just super relaxed and I'm happy. Towards the end, I was smiling so big.
I'm glad. I'm so
Mm.
grateful for you being here with me, co-creating this meditation. For those watching the replay too, I'm so grateful for you. Yeah, this was a very relaxing and much needed meditation. Um, yeah, let's get into some oracle cards. I've been feeling drawn to use this new deck that I just been using. And this new deck is called I don't know if you can see it, The Secret Language of Light. I love the
Pretty sure
artwork.
I have that one.
Oh yeah, that's what, okay, awesome. Yeah, I love this deck so far. The artwork has been super activating. There's a lot of
Mhm.
light codes embedded in the art. And so I'm excited to see what comes through for this group. So let me just take a second and just connect with the cards as I shuffle. And my intention is for any message that's intended for this group and what they need to know for their highest good for today, moving forward. What is it that they need to hear today? What is it that we need to be reminded of or be conscious of? It's okay. So the card that comes up is Authentic Truth. So I just love this card because a lot of the times we are working on our healing journey to step into our authenticity. But here, this card is almost feeling like reminding us of our truth. So a lot of times we maybe teeter between should I over explain or should I continue to be misunderstood? But authentic truth is owning how you feel about yourself and holding that as your highest perspective, regardless of how other people feel about you. Because at the end of the day, we know how we feel, we know how our energy works. And sometimes it's okay if other people don't. And so we can reclaim our power by bringing ourselves back to our center, back to our truth, back to our story and our experience. And it's interesting too. I'm feeling it a lot in the throat chakra. And sometimes we like to think the throat chakra as activating it by expressing it to other people, but really expressing it to ourself, really fully
Mm.
accepting and allowing what our truth means for us in this moment. Whether it's, you know what, today has been one of those days, and it's okay if I'm not feeling some type of way. Or it could be, oh, today was a great day. I'm glad I was able to hold more gratitude for myself. Kind of speaking to yourself in a way that's truthful to you and only you. And in a way, it helps nurture and cultivate more love and more presence within your energy. And let's see what else word pops up. I'm gonna pull the bottom card of the deck. Oh, wow, I love this. So the bottom card was meditation. This is kind of self-explanatory. We just did a meditation, and it's interesting too how this meditation card really brings in a lot of heart-centered energy into your field. When we think of Gassho prayer hands coming together, it's bringing in and unionizing your left hemisphere with your right hemisphere, the feminine and the masculine, the nurturing and the creator. And so by doing so, we create more inner balance, we create inner alignment. And what I'm hearing too with inner alignment is aligning our words with our actions, talking the talk and walking the walk. And so when we do that, we really embody our most authentic truth. Ooh, this is a nice image right here, actually. I like how it overplays. This is exactly how this meditation felt. And so let me know in the comments below how this quick message resonated for you. And Hazel, I'd like to know, how is this for you? How does this resonate for you, if anything?
100%. Like speaking up, especially like at work when I need something or just doing it more.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
Absolutely. And I think the Gassho is such an underrated tool to use in meditation just because it is actually a powerful hand mudra. Because we
mm,
really are pulling our power back from all people, places, and situations back to our center. And I find it to be very powerful. Where what I'm hearing too from the Arcturians, it's like automatically, it's a given that you're cutting cords because you're bringing inner union at play with your energy. And so this is why Gassho is such a powerful tool um, moving forward. And so, again, thank you, Hazel, for being here. Thank you guys watching on YouTube for being here. Join me in future meditations. I'll be hosting bi-weekly, twice a month. Dates will change and vary depending on my own personal schedule and situation. But if you guys have any feedback, let me know. And if there's anything else you'd like to for me to create, let me know. I would definitely love to co-create with the community and see what works for best. I mean, what works best for all of you guys, and maybe what you're seeking that I can help support you with.